for tuning in and watching my video today. It's Monday, the sun is shining here in Yorkshire. It is absolutely lovely day. It's not even that cold, which says a lot for what the weather's been like recently. But yeah, me and Lara have just got back from doing our weekly food shop. Exciting, mum life. We have been to Lidl this week. We don't really go to Lidl usually, but I did have a voucher that I got in a Christmas magazine. So I thought I'd show you guys what sort of meals we eat in a week and what sort of food we buy and how I try and stick to a budget. I mean, it doesn't always work, especially if you go to some places that maybe a little bit more expensive or there is an Aldi or Lidl. I try and normally stick to Aldi. Lidl's a little bit further away for us, so we don't go there as much. But yeah, I thought we'd try it today. We went last week too, did really well, stuck to budget, so I thought I'd show you all. We have spent today, I'm pretty impressed with this, a total of £40.78 on our full weekly food shop. I took a list, I wrote a meal plan beforehand, so I think that makes a massive difference when you're trying to stick to a budget. I mean, there is plenty of things that you can be tempted by when you go food shopping, which I was by a couple, but I'll show you those. It's Christmas after all, but I think once you're organised, I think organisation is key when trying to stick to a budget, especially when you've got a family and now a dog to think about. I used to go and just completely wing it when I used to go food shopping and just get there and end up spending like £100 and not even know what we've got for meals for the week. So yeah, so now I do definitely try and stick to a budget and stick to a meal plan and a list, and now I'm spending more time at home. It makes a lot more sense to be organised, especially when we're doing mine and Lara's breakfast, lunch and dinner every day. So we don't eat meat at home at all now. We cut meat out of our diet about 6 months ago, and we stopped buying it at home and things. There was a few occasions where we ate meat when we were out at restaurants and things, but as of recently we don't eat any meat. So Lara might have the odd bit of fish here and there, but I tend not to buy it at home anymore either. Still eat eggs and cheese and cream and things, as you'll see from the food shopping that we've bought today, but we don't drink cow's milk. So Lara has an Alpro soy growing up milk, which is fortified with calcium and vitamin B12. You can't actually get that from Aldi or Lidl at the moment. You do have to buy it from like an Asda or Morrison's or Sainsbury's. We normally get it from Asda and we stock up because it's normally on 3 for £3, like a special offer. So we normally buy loads when we're there. So we don't normally need that every week. So yeah, I will crack on and show you what we've got today. So I thought I'd start with the vegetables, with the healthy stuff, before we get on to sort of the not so healthy stuff. So we picked up some mushrooms, some onions, some peppers, some gala apples. We get 2 packs of bananas because Jake takes one to work every day and Lara normally has at least one a day, as well as me, so we always need 2 packs of bananas. Some baby plum tomatoes. Lara loves these as just like as a snack, like chopped up or with her lunch, or we pop them in like a lentil bolognese or, you know, things like that. So she does really, really like those as like a snack, and they're really sweet too, so she likes those. We've got some carrots. These will go in pretty much anything, so have them as like a side or in like a shepherd's pie. Well, it's not actually going to be a shepherd's pie, it'll be like a lentil shepherd's pie that I'll make. So yes, they go in anything, and Ethel loves them, so like a bit of a snack for Ethel too, which is great. We've got some baking potatoes, so we'll have jacket potatoes one night with like some beans and cheese and things. We've got some satsumas, are they called? They're easy peelers, so like the kids' version, but they are really nice, these ones normally. We've got some pears, we've got some cauliflower and broccoli florets. We normally buy a full cauliflower and a full broccoli, but the past couple of weeks I've just bought the bag of the pre-chopped one, just because we never seem to eat a full broccoli or cauliflower and it ends up going a bit manky by the end of the week. So I thought if I buy this, it just seems to have the right amount in it for us, and there's plenty there. We have like two meals a week, and there's enough in there for like 2 meals, so that worked, and it saves me chopping it and saves the mess, so it's great. We got some spinach. I'm going to make a sagaloo this week, so that's just potato and spinach curry. I bought the other bits to go with that as well, so I'll show you those. Cereal, this is a bit of a naughty cereal. We normally go for like fruit and fibre or Weetabix and things, but we had all that in, and I saw this and it just looks delicious. We've had the peanut one before and it's really good. Some bread, just some pasta sauce. We like just pasta with like vegetables in and then some sauce on, and it's a bit of cheese on top, and it's such an easy tea just to have a ready-made pasta sauce and some vegetables in. Some soup for either mine or Jake's lunch and Lara's for the week. The coconut milk, as I say, that is to go in the sagaloo. It's very, very easy to make. You literally need a curry paste, some potatoes, some spinach, I think some garlic, and yeah, and it's so easy and it's so delicious. It always feels a little bit naughty, like we're having a takeaway, like an Indian takeaway, but we're not, and it's really good. So yeah, a bit of a takeaway option. We have some cheese. We eat a lot of cheese in this house. Lara loves cheese, so cheese is a must every week for us. Red lentils. We use lentils now in a lot of things. We use it since going meat-free to replace like mincemeat. So you put it in like a cottage pie or a bolognese, or you can do like, there's all sorts you can do with lentils. Honestly, the options are endless. So if you're thinking about doing a few sort of meat-free meals a week, definitely get some lentils, and they're really good for you as well. I don't know if it's protein that they're having them that are really good, but they are one of your 5 a day as well. I didn't know that. Yeah, so some spready cheese. I love this cheese. It's a little bit naughty, but it's really, really nice. So I also picked up some spicy bean burgers. You can have them sort of as they have them there, or we have them in wraps sometimes with some like chopped peppers and onions. Get 2 pots of hummus. We eat a lot of hummus as well in this house. Lara loves hummus. She would sit and eat it with a spoon and be quite happy just to have hummus. I saw this and I thought we'd try it. It's a spinach and ricotta ravioli. I think it was only £2.50, but it seems to be quite a big portion, so I think it will be enough for all 3 of us if we have like some garlic bread with it and some veg or something, I don't know, some corn on the cob or something. And yeah, and it looked really tasty, and it's very rare you can sort of get veggie ready meals, and for ease of life, just a mum life, just to make it a little bit easier, I like to have a quick and easy tea sort of in the fridge that we can just do really quickly and easily. The next thing is these sweet potato pakoras with red pepper. They're like falafels almost. We've had them before and they're really, really nice. Jake likes to eat them with some hummus, just as a snack, or I'm going to warm them up in the oven and do them with some like couscous and some veg and things, so I think that'll be really nice. We've got some wraps. Me and Lara can have these during the week for like sandwiches and lunches, or we can have them with the bean burgers. They're really good in those. So yeah, so they're quite versatile, and also Jake loves to have curry in wraps for his lunch. So when we do the potato sagaloo, he can take some of these to work with his sagaloo. He always pretty much takes leftover teas to work for his dinner the next day, which works quite well for me because it makes sense, and we don't have to make like a packed lunch or anything, or he'll just take a sandwich, or some soup. Next is just some little cheesy bread things. These are either for today or tomorrow for lunch. Got some treats for Ethel. I think they were really cheap. They were like 49p or something. Yeah, some treats for Ethel. And some nappies. I was so impressed with the price of these. £2.89 for 36 nappies. I mean, definitely can't go wrong. Lara does wear the Pampers pull-ups for bedtime just because we found she was leaking out of any other nappy. We tried all sorts of brands. But these ones are absolutely fine for during the day, and for £2.89 I thought that was really good. Next thing is this marble brioche with chocolate. I think you put it in the oven and warm it and it looks absolutely delicious. I got this for a very, very special treat breakfast for the weekend. It's Lara's birthday coming up, so we're going on a day out at the weekend on Saturday, so I thought we'd have a nice treat breakfast before we go. We got some of these sea salt and cracked black pepper crisps. Jake loves these. These are, well, I do too, to be honest. They're our favourite flavour crisps. They are a bit dangerous though, because we can definitely sit and eat them all in one sitting. Some yogurts for Lara, again. I think they're about 70p for 6 yogurts, which is so good. And they don't seem to have too much sugar in these ones as well, so that's really good. I got some glass bottles of Coke because it's Christmas. So yeah, they were £2.50 for 4 bottles, and I just think it's not Christmas without a glass bottle of Coke, so I got the 0 sugar ones. I don't like full fat Coke anyway, and so it makes sense just to get the sugar-free ones, and they're so Christmassy. Yeah, not Christmas without some Coca-Cola. I also got these as a special treat. Me and Jake like the dime ones, so we got the dairy milk dime, and we got Lara just the one with the little sort of white Christmas trees and things shapes on. And then we got some coleslaw to go with the jacket potatoes one night, and then just for lunches and sandwiches and things. We also got a shepherd's pie mix. This just makes life so much easier when you're making something like this. It's completely meat free as it is, it's just spices and herbs and things, so that can go in with the lentil shepherd's pie that I do. Also got some eggs. We like to have scrambled eggs or like omelettes, or French bread at the weekend. And I think that was everything we got this week. So yeah, I think that was everything that we got from our food shop this week. We do seem to have quite a bit for like main meals and lunches and things, so I think it should definitely see us through until we go food shopping next week, which I will 100% be doing online, because there is no way I am braving the supermarkets so close to Christmas. Hello, my darling.
I want to go up there.
You want to come up?
Yeah.
So we are just spending the rest of our Monday just hanging out at home. Guys, thanks for watching, and like I say, if you have any questions, definitely get in touch. It was really good to show you guys sort of an insight on what we eat in a week. And for £40 and 78p, get yourself to Lidl. See you soon. Can you say bye?